It's recording. What? It's recording. Go. Hello, and my name is Steve the Auditor. And I'll be taking you on a journey through, some audit-related stuff.
It's time to
do some jokes. So, I think everyone heard the "why did the chicken cross the road" joke. So here goes. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Who gives a
Moving on, let's get into some seriously funny auditing jokes.
Smiley face.
So, forgetting the chicken, why did the auditor cross the road? Because he looked in the working papers and saw that that's what they did last year. Okay, so here's another one for you guys. While crossing the road, why did the auditor get run over? Because auditors never actually do the risk assessment until after the accident happens.
funny, right? Yeah, it's funny. You're all laughing.
Well, these jokes aren't for nothing. They do relate to this presentation on first-time audits. You see that in the first joke, the auditor relied on prior year working papers to decide what he needed to do to basically do what was done last year. Well, for a first-time audit of a new client, those prior year working papers aren't available since this is the first time you audit them, and therefore you will need to decide on what procedures to do based off of what can be limited information provided by the prior year auditors and based on the risks and the amount of work that's needed. As for the second one, you can see that the auditor seriously messed up, and as a result is him getting hit by a school bus going 162.5 kilometers per hour. This is a very unfortunate accident and could have been avoided. The auditor should have put more effort into the risk assessment phase and gaining an understanding of client's business and preparing a prior client risk profile. This shows that in order to have a quality audit performed, there needs to be sufficient research done. And this is especially true for the first-time audits. Now, here's another joke. How many auditors does it take to screw in a light bulb? Well, how many auditors did it take last year? This joke also illustrates the fact that auditors tend to heavily rely on the working papers from prior year. The files also help decide how many people will be on staff, what testing can be done, as well as other procedures. Okay, time for our last joke. Same questions as the last joke, I guess. Anyways, once again, how many auditors does it take to change the light bulb? How much money do you have? This time, the joke shows that the amount of resources dedicated also is a factor of how much the client is willing to pay for the engagement. Clearly, if you aren't receiving enough money from the audit, then you won't be able to pay for the expertise needed and the staff to partake in detailed testing, which is highly required for a first-time audit. This helps to show a trade-off between fees and amount of work being accomplished.
Wow, this is fun, right? Right?
Hello. Well, folks, that's all the jokes I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed and have a nice day. Yo, G-Dog signing out. Peace.